what today is. Here's my clue. It's my 40th birthday. I've got some pretty balloons behind me and I've had a really good birthday so far. I got a brand new water bottle and a turtle ring. You can see that. I am wearing my new birthday Fabletics outfit, white pants, and this is a reversible top. I was saving this for my birthday. Sorry, I just got out of breath. One thing about having POTS is that you never know how you're gonna feel on a given day. And so birthdays always cause me a little bit of anxiety because you have the expectation to celebrate, to be with family, to go out and about. And a difference with home quarantine and the COVID right now is that I didn't have to have that pressure. I didn't have to worry how I was gonna feel. I didn't have to make sure that I had like a really quiet and inactive day yesterday to save up for today. So even though I'm sad that I can't celebrate with my twin sister and I can't be with my parents and my in-laws and my friends, that's kind of a nice caveat, is that I didn't have to stress about social interactions today. But I did wake up feeling pretty blah, and I've done a few phone calls. It's taken a lot out of me. So I wanted to make a video today just to talk about POTS and who has POTS, how many people have POTS, just in general, some information about POTS. POTS is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And I'm gonna fix my light right here. Sorry for a second. Okay, there. Okay, sorry, I realized it was crooked. So POTS is not rare. You may have recently just heard about it. Maybe you've never heard about it. Maybe you've been sick and seeking a diagnosis for many, many years. But POTS affects they estimate between 1 and 3 million people in the United States. So although we haven't heard about it, it hasn't been prevalent, it hasn't been on people's tongues, it is out there. And part of what I wanted to do when I made the persona, the Pretty POTSie, was just to raise awareness about POTS and be a resource for people who are just getting diagnosed, people who have symptoms of POTS but have not yet been able to see a neurologist or cardiologist. And so POTS is not rare. The bad thing about POTS is there's no cure right now. There's no cure for POTS. So picture something that 1 to 3 million people in the United States have, and they can make changes, lifestyle changes, diet changes, but there's really no cure for POTS. And so I'm just sending prayers and good energy to the medical field that is working for a type of cure. There are medications you can take, there are heart medications you can take. I'm not currently on any medication, but I do alter my diet, 10 grams of salt a day and lots of fluids. So that's sort of what I do. POTS is sort of stigmatized as a syndrome for younger people. In fact, 80% of people diagnosed with POTS are between the ages of 15 and 50. Today I turned 40, and I wonder if as I get older, because it's typically something that's diagnosed in younger women, I wonder as I get older if I will feel better. People who have POTS, their symptoms can go away over time. Their symptoms can completely dissipate once they make lifestyle changes. They can get gradually worse, and their symptoms can worsen over time, or they can stay the same. I find that with deconditioning, my symptoms are getting worse, and I need to try to be active more right now because we're home so much. It's really hard to be as active as I really know that I should. But just talking right now, standing up to fix my light, I am out of breath. I'm having a lot of tachycardia today. So my symptoms are getting worse over time as I get older. 25% of people that have POTS are unable to work or go to school and are disabled. And that's a huge number. 1 out of 4 who have it, and between 1 and 3 million in the US have it. That is a huge number. And if I were to apply for disability, I would probably not be approved. It is not on the list right now for people who have it to be on government disability. But I want to keep working. I want to keep being active. I have worked full-time with POTS. Right now, I couldn't envision doing so, but I know I can get my body back up to that point. And I think being positive and having faith and getting up every morning is so important, because if I were to just let it take me over and to be down about it and stay in bed, I know that my conditions would get a lot worse faster than they are now. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else I was going to say. Oh, I know what it was. Sorry. I'm really POTSie today. Brain fog. Brain fog. Let me have a sip of my water here. Maybe it's just because I'm 40. I'm getting old. Okay, that'll help. They liken having POTS to medical issues such as COPD or congestive heart failure. And basically they say that if you have POTS, your quality of life is similar to somebody who is on dialysis. I could cry just thinking about that. It's really hard. It's really hard to almost always feel unwell. And it's really hard. I'm sorry. And it's really hard to have POTS. And it's okay to be upset sometimes and to let it take you over. But like I said earlier, you have to keep going and you have to keep taking care of yourself and hope that you will get better and hope that they can find a cure. Well, this is not what I expected. I should be happy for my birthday. And I'm happy that I'm one of the people that have POTS that can still work out and go for bike rides. And I love to do high fitness. Some days I can't get out of bed, but I'm so blessed that some days I can. I was scheduled to have another tilt table test at Mayo Clinic, and my doctor was considering putting me on some medication, but that had to wait until the threat of COVID is over. And so I'm excited to get that done, and maybe I can get some medication that will get me starting to feel better and better and better. And maybe by the time I turn 41, I won't even have symptoms. Wouldn't that be nice? So I've had symptoms maybe about 2.5 years now, and it is getting worse. Sorry. I just feel blessed to have the good days that I have, and I can tell you, I've never been more grateful to have good days after having really bad days. POTS sucks, and it can suck your life, and it can suck your energy, and it can suck your good mood, but just keep going. And that's my message today. Spread the awareness. It's not a rare syndrome. A lot of people have it. And listen to your body, listen to your symptoms. If you do have POTS, don't lose the faith and don't lose your positive energy. I think that's it. I'm so sorry that I got emotional today. It is a really happy day. I'm about to go for a bike ride and I'm super excited about it. We didn't do a big birthday Zoom for my birthday today because sometimes being on the phone too much or the stimulation of all the people on Zoom at once can be a little bit overwhelming for me and typically puts me in bed after it. So we're just having a quiet day at home. My husband got me a cookie cake. Although I really don't feel good after I eat sugar, I'm just gonna have little bites here and there because I'm 40 and because I can. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I'm so sorry for getting emotional, but this is real. This is my real life. I always try to stay happy and positive and in a good mood, but as you see, sometimes the sadness can break through, and that's okay. We have to let our feelings come, and they will ebb and flow, and it's okay. If anybody wants to reach out to me, if you think you have POTS, if you have questions, if there's anything I can do to be here for you in your journey with wellness, down below I have my email. I have an Instagram at The Pretty POTSie. I have a private Facebook group, The Pretty POTSie. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I set a goal for myself in January that I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers. So for my birthday present, if you guys would subscribe to my channel and help me get closer to my goal, I would love it. Thank you so much. I'm Lowry, The Pretty POTSie, and I'm 40. Bye.